Yo, want to see magic trick? I'm gonna turn into Neo. Or my Michael Jackson. What's good, everyone? It's Chambers from chambersmixedit.com. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be doing Memphis beats. You know, it has a very specific sound, mainly led by people like Take Keith, Blockboy JB, and now Glorilla. Definitely highly influenced by 3-6 Mafia, Juicy J, stuff like that. But yo, I gotta tell you, bro, I made the craziest beat the other day, and I recorded the whole thing step by step, like the chords, the melodies, the bass, mixing the drums, the structuring, everything. And it's like 80s analog synth R&B. So I'm using all these synth keyboards. It sound like 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. It came out amazing. So if you're interested in seeing that, that's my brand new Synth Specials 80s R&B course out now in my online class. You know, last month I put out the Synth Specials Detroit Trap one. So now I'm doing something completely different. I ain't never did nothing like this on YouTube. You're gonna want to see this and you're gonna learn so much. It's gonna be a fun time. So chamberscourses.com, link in the description and the comment section to see that course. All right, so we're on Xbox Live 360. Let's get started. It could be 140 at like this lowest, at the quickest, maybe like between 170 180. I like up-tempo stuff, so let's go up. We'll do a solid 170. You see how it's the hi-hat metronome, right? Because a lot of you like to use the cowbell. Prison time. I got a piano loaded up. We're gonna go ahead into the piano roll. Always use a minor scale for these types of beats. I want to find like a nice root note. We'll start with C, just to keep it simple. That'll be our root note. And then I'm going to use the fifth of the C, which is the G, music theory techniques that I teach you all about in my online class. It's a specific formula that I usually follow when I make these beats. I got the root note, I got the fifth, and then I do a repetitive melody on top of all that, all in the C minor scale. Side note tip, if you memorize like a specific scale, minor, major, whatever your preference is, you could like play stuff or click stuff in like this because you know all the notes by heart. And then when you want to change that, you could just pitch it up or down or whatever. But like when you memorize the scale, you know every single note like the back of your head. You got this lower note to add more bass to it. Control A, Control B to duplicate that over. In this second half, we'll switch a few notes up. And then we can mess around with the pitch a little bit. I'm gonna change out the piano sounds. I'm gonna expand. So you see how it's pretty much the root note is repeating over and over, the first and the fifth. This time it's the D and the A, and we have this melody up top just repeating. You know, I'm listening to this, I'm like, that sounds terrible. I mean, this sounds terrible. It's not a bad piano sound, but like we gotta make it sound more interesting. So I'm gonna come add some reverb to it, right? Just imagine you went to the Grand Canyon and started yelling ad-libs. That's what it would sound like. Nah, but what I'm saying, we gotta put some reverb on this piano. I'm gonna go to like chamber. They love it so much they put my name in here. For all legal and copyright purposes, I have absolutely no affiliation with this. And I'm gonna just look around. Large chamber, clear chamber. I want something to make it sound like it's in a different room, and then I'll put normal reverb on top of it. We're just messing around. Add some EQ. We're gonna want to cut the low end so it doesn't. Then I'll add some delay to it. I usually do quarter note delay with it, just a little bit in the background. So when I pause it, you can kind of hear the tail end of it. I'm gonna add RC20, you know, make it sound a little vintage. Be one of those people. Let me add some noise to it. Let me add some pitch bend to it, you know. So I'll just do a little bit of vinyl noise. And a little bit of pitch wobble too. We're gonna record that in. All right, so let's just title that piano. And I'm gonna put it on stretch mode. Oh my, yo. I keep getting emails, people just sending me loops for not, like, I did not ask you for loops, bro. All right, so now we have this in audio form. And now, instead of pitching down the piano roll, I like to pitch it down when it's in audio mode. So audio mode, I mean, when it's an audio clip. So I'm gonna bring it down like 200 cents. See how that just changed the, yeah, you heard that. Yo, what is this, bro? This gets me tight. I don't know what, like, I gotta go into options. I gotta go into projects. I gotta hit off of automatic crossfade. Just get rid of that every time. If someone knows how to fix that, let me know, please. Thank you very much. I'm gonna also put it up by 2 BPM just because I can. Yeah, if you want to learn how to make melodies like that in literally 2 seconds and learn a whole lot more about music theory, my online class is the way to go. Bro, we have so many people signed up at this point. It's over 100 videos of content on there. There's new stuff every single month. Why not go check it out? All right, so I also want to add a little top line melody. Throw that in the mixer real quick. Ice it out with some reverb. I'm gonna add some delay to that one too. Also quarter note. However, I also want to do that pitch thing too. So I'm gonna pitch it up 2 times. Then I'm gonna come over here, right click, quick renders audio clip, drag it back in, pitch it down by 2. I already hear Glorilla on this. Let's put that in the mixer. Cut the low end as well. Why? Because we don't want any low end frequencies to clash when we add the kick and the 808. Everyone's saying kicks are dead. Kicks are definitely not dead for Memphis. You know what time it is. It's time for the drums. I'm gonna use some drums for my drum kits, probably Undeniable and Undeniable Volume 2. We definitely want a nice kick. I want a snare that like literally jumps out the screen and smacks you in the face. I think I'll layer it. I'm gonna get 1 snare and then I'll get another one. We're gonna come and add that on the 2 and the 4 because we're making a club beat once again. I haven't made one in such a long time. Now this is for you want a 4 on the floor kick pattern too. Let me stop before FL bans me for life. Put the snare on the 3 and the 7. You see how I'm layering 2 different snares? I'm gonna make this one unique, right? And we're gonna go in the middle here and add one. I got this really cool reverb snare in the Undeniable Volume 2, so I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna pitch it up too. Let's get this kick pattern in too. And of course some hi-hats for some bounce. I mean, if you know Take Keith, you know he loves hi-hats. That's the most important thing in a Memphis beat, that bounce from the hi-hats. Philly's 2 steps. I'll make this one unique. I'm gonna be pretty minimal with the rolls because it's a lot of Philly's 2-step stuff, keeping it simple. So let me see. You know, do some rolls. We'll add some panning because we're interesting. We like to have fun in life. Because I know a lot of you watching this video just like to add a hi-hat roll and leave it as it is because you're boring. Pan your hi-hat rolls, man. See what happens. I'll probably do one more. Let's do 1/3 step somewhere at the end. And then I'll dip this one down. You don't want to go too low with it. But, you know, all I'm doing is right-clicking and dragging down. I'm out of town. Fucking with my right. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm going to grab some open hi-hats, too. I really like open hi-hat 4 at Undeniable Volume 2. Add a pattern. I like to layer it on top of the kick. The vibe you have to get, like imagine everyone in the club right now, you know what I'm saying, and they just put this on, like it's got to get everyone. And then just for fun, you go outside the club, right? You outside, you got to take a phone call real quick, and this is what you hear from outside. Then you go back in the club. What else? Oh, of course. See, I'm saying what else? Like we ain't have the most important part, the 808. This is how good the beat sounds already. It doesn't even like need an 808. I'm saving that for the last. Let me just get some perk sounds. I'm gonna just grab that one and the cowbell. It's already in tune too. This though, I'd rather not have the reverb, so I'm gonna up the out knob, cut it short, and tune it. A lot of y'all don't tune your percussion. That's a problem. That's a problem in the community. So in case you don't know how, you just come into here in the envelope tab of your sampler and you right click on notes to pitch them down or up. See how it's in key now? That last, yeah. That cowbell right before the snare and then the perk to end it. And now it's time for the 808, of course. The main, other than the bounce, is that bass. Remember when we recorded it in, the root note was D, but then we pitched it back down 2. So that's from here down 1, 2. 2 semitones. Usually I have the 808 following the same pattern as the kick. That's great. Yeah. Then I'll have it like go up to F. This is smacking right now. So the way they would start it, right, it would probably be like you got the melody and the main piano, and you got the drums here without the eight. Ah, damn. I hate when that happens. I like right click and then the magnifying tool pulls up and I got zoomed in screen and I gotta scroll out, scroll out. I can't get it back to how it was because I don't even know what it looked like. All right, take the 808 out, take the open hi-hat out too. It's just the kick, right? And then when we hit that hook, it's just the piano with the 808 and then you bring in the melody after. Oh, we could do like a cutback thing here.
Chambers.
Out of town, thugging with my rounds. I need to get that beat to her. But yeah, that's how I make a Memphis beat. It's really about bounce. You know, the melody has to work nicely. It can't be too complicated. It's got to be simple, but not too simple. The drum, like if I took the music away right now, listen to how much bounce we got on the drums. It's got to be there. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in those drums, that's from the Undeniable Volume 1 and Volume 2 drum kits available at chambersmixedit.com/soundkits. And yo, if you want to learn how to make melodies like this, you want to get your drum bounce up like this, online class, chamberscourses.com. Just put out that fire 80s R&B course among the, I don't know, other hundreds of videos on there where you could learn literally anything. Subscribe if you're new so we can get to 100K. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what videos you guys want to see in the future. It's Chambers and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Chambers.